Tamra Judge, a star of Real Housewives of Orange County, has contacted attorneys for harassment. Throughout the course of this season of the show, she has been dealing with legal concerns. During their time together, the long-standing Bravolib had a disagreement with Ryan Boyajian, who was engaged to Jennifer Pedranti. Not only did he send her a cease and desist letter, but what exactly is the problem with the harassment? And does it involve Ryan, or is it something else entirely? Continue reading for further information. As a result of harassment, Tamra Judge has contacted attorneys. Since she became a member of the Real Housewives of Orange County in the third season, Tamra Judge has never had any trouble expressing her thoughts. It was appropriate at times and had the potential to be humorous. On other occasions, it was harsh and brutal, drawing attention to the fact that she was a bully. She was let go from the show after the 14th season, but she was invited back for the 17th season. She was calling out her co-stars left and right, but in a way that was no longer enjoyable to the audience. That was a concept that was hit or miss for the audience. During this particular instance, she was cruel, and it was completely unjustified. In addition to this, Tamra never wanted to accept responsibility for her actions, and it was only after she began treatment that she did so. After a poor season 18 that she attributed to editing, she started working on the show. During the first half of the reunion, Tamra disclosed that she was going to start going to therapy, and she also disclosed that she was affected by autism spectrum disorder. Soon after, she was subjected to criticism for it, as viewers believed that she was using that as an excuse for her inappropriate behavior. Even though she apologized not long after, it is possible that it was not sufficient. As of right now, Tamra is getting in touch with attorneys, and this time, it has nothing to do with any of her fellow Bravolibrities or her co-stars. Tamra Judge, whose real name is Christina Huber and who is a digital developer, is reportedly considering filing a lawsuit against Bravo Babe, according to Mail. Christina is being accused of harassing me for weeks, according to her allegations. More than that, Christina asserted that Tamara was in a leadership role for a big Bravo TV news outlet, which the actress of the Orange County is adamantly denying to be a complete and utter fabrication. She also informed Christina of her plan by sending her a very forceful message on her social media platforms, which she shared with her. She is changing her tune since then. Christina Huber has removed the post that she had made regarding Tamra Judge. When she posted this on Instagram, a number of her followers were taken aback. On the other hand, there were some who supported her and encouraged her to file a countersuit against Tamra. It is not known whether Tamra will continue to seek legal assistance or whether she would simply abandon the entire case. Christina is making an effort to put things right, although she is not always successful in doing so. She is known as the hottest housewife in Orange County. In a stunning twist that sent shockwaves across the Bravo universe, Real Housewives of Orange County star Tamra Judge has reportedly contacted attorneys to pursue legal action for harassment, marking a bold and unprecedented move for the longtime reality star known for her no-nonsense attitude and fearless confrontations. Tamra, never one to shy away from drama on screen, is now taking her fight off camera, and the stakes are higher than any housewife feud the show has ever seen. The breaking point. Sources close to Tamara say the decision came after months of escalating online abuse, private threats, and relentless attacks that began to cross the line from Bravo shade to full-blown harassment. While Tamara has always dealt with criticism as part of her public persona, this time, insiders say, things took a much darker turn. She's been called every name in the book, one insider shared. But lately, it's gotten personal, obsessive, and disturbing. It's not just keyboard warriors anymore. It's targeted, it's coordinated, and it's dangerous. According to reports, Tamra began noticing anonymous emails, strange voicemails, and harassing messages sent not only to her but to her family and podcast team. What started as aggressive trolling turned into a deeper, more calculated campaign. She'd block one profile, and 5 more would pop up, the source continued. People were tracking her movements, messaging her kids. That was the last straw. Legal muscle engaged. Tamra wasted no time. A source confirmed she's already met with a team of attorneys specializing in online harassment, defamation, and digital safety. She's reportedly considering both civil action and restraining orders, and is prepared to name names if investigations lead to identifiable culprits. She's gathering receipts, everything from IP addresses to screenshots. Tamra plays tough on TV, but this is about protecting her real life, said a legal insider close to the situation. While she hasn't filed any suits yet, sources say letters of cease and desist have already been drafted and may be sent to specific individuals in the coming days. Who's behind it? That's the million-dollar question, and the whispers are getting louder. Some fans believe the harassment stems from a specific faction of Bravo fandom that's long targeted Tamra for her outspoken podcast, Two T's in a Pod, which she co-hosts with former RHOBH star Teddi Mellencamp. The podcast often dishes behind-the-scenes gossip, critiques current housewives storylines, and occasionally ruffles feathers both in the fandom and with fellow castmates. She speaks her mind, and not everyone likes it, a fellow Bravo personality said anonymously. But lately, it feels like someone's trying to silence her. Others speculate that a former castmate or Bravo-adjacent figure may have indirectly fueled the campaign. There's bad blood behind the scenes, the insider hinted. Feuds that didn't make it to the final edit, but are still simmering off camera. Tamra herself added fuel to the speculation during a cryptic Instagram Live, saying, "When you push someone too far, don't be surprised when they push back with a legal team." She then smiled and held up a manila folder labeled Receipts. Cast reactions, some support, some shade. As news of the legal move made headlines, reactions from Tamra's RHOC castmates came swiftly, and not all of them were supportive. Keither Dubrow posted a subtle but supportive message on her Instagram story, writing, "Nobody deserves to feel unsafe. Period. Standing with women who protect their peace." Meanwhile, Shannon Beater, whose relationship with Tamra has been hot and cold over the years, simply told paparazzi outside a Newport Beach restaurant, "I hope everything works out for her." But behind the scenes, one source claims Shannon called Tamra's legal move dramatic and on brand. "She loves being the center of attention," the source quoted Shannon as saying. "But lawyers, that's a new one." Tamara reportedly heard the comment and didn't take it lightly. Teddi Mellencamp speaks out. Tamara's podcast partner and close friend Teddi Mellencamp was among the first to speak publicly, taking to her Instagram to defend Tamra and condemn the harassment. "This isn't Housewives drama. This is real life. Tamara's strong, but even strong women get tired. Nobody should feel threatened for doing their job." Teddi also hinted that some of the harassment may be tied to ongoing criticism of their podcast guests and content, saying they've been warned more than once to watch what they say. "Guess what? We're not going to stop. But we are going to protect ourselves," she added. Bravo's quiet concern. Insiders at Bravo are reportedly watching the situation closely. While the network is no stranger to scandal, legal harassment claims, especially those involving off-camera threats, raise new concerns about talent safety. "There's an expectation that housewives can take the heat," a former producer shared. "But this is beyond heat. This is potentially criminal, and Bravo doesn't want to be held responsible for inaction." Whether the network will step in publicly is unclear, but sources say security around RHOC tapings and BravoCon appearances may be quietly beefed up. A message to the haters. Tamra Judge, never one to back down from a fight, ended her latest podcast with a pointed message. "If you think you can hide behind a fake profile Think again. If you come for my family, my peace, or my safety, I will come for you legally. This isn't about fame. This is about fear, and I'm done being silent. She signed off with her signature "Bibe****", but this time it wasn't for entertainment. It was a warning. The future of Tamra on Real. Despite the chaos, Tamara is reportedly still committed to filming season 18 of Real, but insiders say she's laying down new boundaries. She's requested additional security for events, and her attorneys are on retainer moving forward. She's not backing down, a source close to production said. But she's also not going to tolerate being treated like a punching bag just because she's on TV. Final thoughts. Tamra Judge's decision to involve attorneys in her battle with harassment is a reminder that even the toughest housewives have limits. Behind the sass, the spats, and the signature one-liners is a woman protecting her children, her brand, and her well-being.